If you would have asked me where I thought I'd be 13 years from now, I never would have said here. Whether I'm with my family or whether I'm on my own. This is what we live for. This is what I live for. And this is Fence Hopper. Good morning, everybody. It is almost 7 o'clock. It's like 6:47 right now. Today we are going to go out to Bankhead. We're going to do a little more scouting. Got a few more spots I want to check out before I can confidently say that I'm going to have a good turkey season. A couple haulers, a couple more clear cuts on the south end. A lot more footwork to do, but that's okay. Because one thing I found more than ever is currently Sunday. I work tonight. Should be at church in the morning or this morning, but where people, especially in this world, they can use hunting or fishing as an excuse not to go to church. They'd rather go out there somewhere else because they wanted to, and that's their church. Well, even though that's true in a lot of circumstances, that's not exactly true in mine. This morning when I left, my mother wanted to tell me that I should go to church this morning instead of go out here and scout, because this ain't gonna this lifestyle will not make me no money. This lifestyle will not grant me no blessings. But I beg to differ. Psalms 49:10 tells you to be still and to know that I am God. And that's what I plan on doing this morning. I ain't going out there really with a plan. I know what turkeys do. I know where the clear cuts are at. But I don't know there's going to be turkeys there. Don't even know if I'll see a sign that turkeys have been there. But this ain't so much about finding turkeys. Because where I find God isn't the same place that everyone else finds him. For some, and for most, they need to go to a church. They need to listen to some preacher tell them how they should live and listen to what his input and his interpretation of the Bible is. But I don't do that. Because my interpretation is a lot different than others. My interpretation is to live by the Bible and not by what someone is going to tell you, not by what Western mythology is going to tell you. None of that. What I trust in is what that book says, which is the problem nowadays. Everyone wants to just listen to some man preach. Now, I'm not saying that man isn't anointed by God. I'm not saying that man isn't right. What I am saying is, how right is he? How right is he towards your specific situation, towards your specific standpoint? How much does he know about your situation? Well, he doesn't know nothing. Let's be completely honest here. A man will not know anything to you, especially if you don't tell him. He can have all the assumptions in the world. He could try to guide you by knowing nothing. But he doesn't know you. But now God, that man there, the man that we know as the Father, he knows everything about you. And He is not going to lead you astray. So, with that all being said, we are going to go out here. We're going to try to locate some turkeys and just enjoy the day. Enjoy this blessing. It's like my mother said, you're not going to get any blessings out of this. Well, my mother doesn't know me. Because my blessings isn't in finances. My blessings ain't in money. My blessings are in the simpler things in life. My blessings are in the woods. And anytime I get to go out there and just listen, that's a blessing for me. So without further ado, I'm gonna go get gas, get me energy drink, all that good stuff, a little breakfast. And I guess I'll see you guys out there in the woods. We have officially made it. We are in Bankhead National Forest, Wildlife Management Area. I'll tell you what, these dang control burns that they've been doing on the side of 33, it looks amazing. And everything in me is screaming. There's a bird in there. There is a bird in there. But I'm not going to go after that bird. And I'll tell you why. Another thing on side 33, this is the main road that travels up and down through Black Warrior. This is like the main highway. And I already know if I go over there and I owl hoot right now and I hear a bird, I'm going to want to mark him on my pen. But with that, I already know every guy out there, whether it be during the youth season, which is the first week of turkey season up here, or the full-blown hunting season, every guy is going to hear that bird and go after him. Now, there's still odds of me killing him, but they're not great. So I'm going to go where I got better odds. Like I said, I got clear cuts marked on my phone and everything. Excuse all the shaking. It's, truth be told, I got this thing on a stand right now, and my truck is pretty rough riding, especially right now with me running boggers. I don't do the street tires like everyone else does. I got big 33 boggers on this joker, and they are not the smoothest riding tires ever. But it beats being stuck. Beats getting stuck. But anyways, I got like another 20-ish minutes before we actually get to my spot, so let's see what happens. I'll get back with y'all in a few. Okay, so we're taking a little pit stop. I've done seen like 4 trucks so far, and I'm passing by this one area that I didn't find on maps. It's looks like a nice pine top, nice pine ridge. It's really open too, so it could be a hit or a miss. But I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna hit the owl call a little bit, see if I can't hear one gobble. Find out, see what happens. Might be one over there. No gobble with that. Well, there's people down there at the shooting range, that's for sure. I can hear them sighting in their shotguns probably, or patterning it. But, no, damn. No turkey. Don't want to complain about my box just broke. But, keep on moving. Only reason I stopped here is because it does look freaking awesome. Well, we are 2 minutes away from it. It's literally right up the road here where we got to go. But right before we get there, there's this nice little draw, so I'm going to call through it, figure out if there's even a bird in here. Literally, I'm so far back, like, in a weird little private-public split. Right, the road literally separates the private and the public. Over here is public, but over here on the other side of the road, this is all private. So, make a couple calls on this side of the road, see if I get one to fire off, see what happens. Turkey right over here where I'm trying to go. I say he's about another 300 yards. Let's see. Oh yeah, right there. Score. He's definitely on the ground. I could tell that much, but shoot. I'm gonna have to look at maps real quick. I'm gonna look at maps and see what we got, but he's right there. I mean, he's straight that way. And that's exactly where this road's going to. That's exactly where he's at. And I don't think he's the only one, because I heard 2 gobbles and they both sounded a little bit different. One sounded a little bit more like a Jake, but the other one definitely 100% longbeard. I mean, that was a deep, deep gobble. All right, let me get a game plan together. I'll get back with y'all in a second. All right, so looks like there's multiple clear cuts. So I'm gonna get right here on top of this one, and I'll make a couple calls. I think he might be over here, but he's probably over there, to be honest. So we're gonna play with it, find out. I think you heard my truck come in, to be honest. I mean, my truck is straight piped. He was gobbling, now he ain't. So he probably heard my truck coming down the road. But so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna walk it a little bit. I'm gonna see what I can find sign-wise. There's a lot of oak trees in here. But we can walk it around and just see what we can find. See if there's any good sign in here. If there is, might be worth the hunt. So, see. All right, well, I've managed to find my way far away from my truck. But it's okay, because of what I found. There is turkey scratchings on this bottom here. What it is, I got 2 ridges right here. And these 2 ridges, what they're doing, they got both tops of them clear cutted off, but they left all the wood in the bottom. And now I got hardwoods down here in the bottom that they're scratching through, but these tops are completely cleaned off. And now that one ain't nothing but a hot mess. But this one over here is still clear. They keep it bush hogged. So I'm betting that's where I heard my turkey gobble. I have high hopes for that. I'm gonna go over there, see if I can't find some sign. But so far, that's the way it's looking. First, I gotta get through all this crap. This ain't nothing but young pine trees and greenbrier, and my legs are getting cut to pieces. So, see what happens. Hopefully there's some sign up here. Yeah, made it. We are on the clear cut, guys. Now we can look for turkey tracks and everything. Man, just look at what I had. You see all this mess? That ain't nothing but small pine trees and greenbrier. All right, I honestly don't know why the military just don't plant greenbrier everywhere instead of using razor wire, because I promise you, no enemies crawling through that mess. It was a whole war just for me to crawl through it, and I was not very pleased. It hurt a lot. I got greenbrier in places greenbrier shouldn't be. But it's fine. And that's a deer track. We're gonna check this out and see how it looks. So far it's looking pretty daggone good. I like what I'm seeing. I ain't found no tracks or anything like that. I found a lot of deer tracks in it, which I would 100% without question deer hunt this. I'm already looking at a pine tree right now for me to put my climber on, or forlong. But this, I can see a turkey being up here strutting. So let's see what we can find, y'all. Well, guys, I have officially confirmed it. There's definitely turkey in here. Looks like Might be today, maybe yesterday. Definitely fresh from when the rain came through, which was 2 or 3 days ago. But it was definitely turkey up here. Probably gobbling. Definitely might be a hen to be completely honest. But it was definitely a turkey. I want y'all's opinion on it. It's got toe prints there. Toe prints there. Tracks right there. Another one right up here. I mean, he was definitely in here. So that's good at least. I'll keep walking around trying to figure out what else we got. I got him gobbling. He's down there in that draw somewhere. Looks like a creek drainage from what I've seen on maps, but if that's where he's at, that's where he's gonna stay. At least for the remainder of the day. He'll probably come up here. I bet you he's roosting up here, honestly. A lot of tall pines for him to roost in. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear, see if he comes around. Now this is a total side note compared to where I was, but I didn't get to record everything. So you see over here, this is where the gate was. This is where we first struck up the turkey. Now over here is where I parked the truck and started calling a second time. Didn't hear anything because again, my truck is straight piped. But went to this clear cut, there was absolutely nothing. Went to the bottom, and that's where I thought I heard the turkey at. And there was scratchings all in it, but never found the bird, never found any other sign other than scratchings. Like I said, I thought this is where I heard him, but I'm pretty sure I heard him about 50 yards up the hill in this little clear cut here. Now, they keep this pretty well bush hogged, like I said in the video. And I'm pretty sure that's a strut zone. So we did a little walking around over here, and it was good, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I went up here, called, and heard him back down here. And I'm pretty sure that's where he hangs out. What I think is going on is he's strutting up there, gobbling, and then he goes down there, and that's where he hangs out. That's probably where he feeds at. That's probably his actual feeding area. Now over here where this little red pin is, this is where I seen all the tracks right there at the road, and going back and forth up and down this little road. Like I said, so that's why I think it's this strut area. Now over here, oh shoot, work. Well, okay, yeah, there we go. So over here, there was nothing. Nothing. All clear, thickets. Over here, there's another spot. I parked the truck. It's gated off, but it's got a little logging road, a little tractor trail going up and down through there. Now here is where I think it's going to be really good money. Found some tracks up here. This is all really thick, FYI. I mean, it is dog awful, just like that greenbrier and pine mixture. But there's a track there right at the very front of it. And I called, heard the gobble down here in this bottom, and another gobble right over here. There's two different birds. Either that or that bird moved 200-300 yards in like 5 minutes, and I don't think that's happening. But so, heard that bird. Right there is a little setup spot, nice big tree that I found. We'll be hunting off of it. You'll get footage of that later on, whenever we actually do go hunt it in a week or two. And a little scratching area right in front of it, a little pecking order. There's a hen clucking that I seen.
There goes an old hen.
There. But yeah, so that's gonna be pretty much the setup for this season. Anyways, this is pretty much the end of the video. Enjoy the hen.